Hey everybody, welcome back. As you know, I am Miss Nita. I like being called Miss Nita. I don't know. Do you have a certain name people call you and you like it or don't like it? Think about it. There's some names that just fit people. Some nicknames because my family, especially my brother, he's notorious for nicknames. Everybody in his family has some type of nickname. Some are cute, and it was cute when they were younger, but now they're grown, and some of them is like, you still don't want to be calling them by that. But hey, that's my brother, and my brother loves his family, he loves his children. But anyway, today is Monday, and I had planned on being on here yesterday, but yesterday was such a gloomy day. The sun was not shining, it was cold. It's still a little cold, that's why I'm kind of wrapped up now. I'm trying not to have too much of the heat on, but hey, I have no clue what God is thinking right now, but he's up to something, y'all. Cause here it is, we're just about in the middle of May, and we still got our furnace going on here in Wisconsin. At least I do. I don't know about everybody else, but even with my allergies, it's up and down because the temperature is up and down, and I don't want to keep taking my allergy medication like that because on the box it tells you if you have to take it for so many days to call your doctor, and I really ain't trying to call my doctor, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So I got the heat on, and this little wrap here is something I made. I'm actually loving the color and so forth, and it's not as wide and big as I had wanted it because I ran out of yarn, but it was a teaching lesson for me, especially with anything that we're doing, especially projects that we're working on and so forth. Make sure you have enough material. In arts and crafts, I'm learning because now I'm getting back into my crocheting, like I've been doing it for years. I haven't been, y'all. No, but I'm learning that when I buy yarn, um, buy more than two, as they call them, skeins. Buy more than two, because two may not get you where you want, and I ain't gonna tell y'all that. It's too much. It's too much detail. Too much detail. But anyway, like I said, yesterday it was gloomy and so forth, and that was a good day to record because it had been sunny and bright and warm. The sun was just warm on you. And I thought about, it's Sunday as we call it, or they call it. I don't think I call it, but they call it the Lord's Day, the Sunday, when everybody goes to church and praise and worship the Lord. And they would say, this is the day that the Lord has made. And every day, the Lord makes every day. We don't know what's going to be in that day and what He has prepared for us in that day. But we should appreciate the fact that we are still here, breathing, being able to see. Some of us may not be able to see it, but we're still here. I this morning during my own prayer time, I found myself thinking more so about those who are in the hospitals. A lot of people are suffering still with this virus, and they're alone. The only ones that are around them, their family now, is the doctors and the nurses. Their own families cannot be there to support them, to visit with them, to communicate with them. And that's gotta, I know it's scary. I know it is very scary, and I'm just praying that the Lord would comfort them, heal their bodies, most of all, comfort their family. I can't imagine, not being able to go to the hospital to visit my loved ones that are sick. Because, like this day and time, we don't know how much time they may or may not have. this virus is deadly. And if you really think about it, all viruses can be deadly. It depends on your own body and your immune system. Your immune system. Get it out, Nita. And how your body fights it. That's why, if you have underlying health issues right now, high blood pressure, like me, blood pressure, diabetes, and so forth, you got to be extremely careful. You got to be more careful. And even once we come out of this, still be careful. Don't just put your guard down and say, okay, now everything is okay. I can just go out and do what No. Still be careful. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Do what you need to do to stay safe, as your doctor instructs you. And also take your medication if you are on medication. Like I said, I may have mentioned in my last video, I was dealing with my blood pressure being kind of out of control. It was getting higher and higher. And, testing out meds, it's sad that you got to go that direction. You would think, okay, the doctor should know exactly what's going to help your body. No, because the doctor really does not know your body. They know their medications and how it works on people's body. But there's only one person who really knows your body, and that's the Lord. He's the one that knows your body. It's not as if he's going to tell the doctor, okay, give them this, give them that, that'll help them. No. Everything we do, if you really think of it, is through trial and error. It's not just with the medication, it's with everything. It's cooking. You get a recipe, you follow the recipe to a T, and then once it's done and you eat it, it's like, oh no, this needs something else, It's just a recipe. You have to tweak it. So my thought process now is when I get a recipe that I want to try, I start tweaking it right away because I'm looking at it, it's like, no, that ain't enough seasoning. No. I'm going to try this seasoning in it. Everything is trial and error. But the good thing about it is you're learning. You're learning your body, what affects it, how, what feels good, what don't feel good. Now I'm on a medication that finally my blood pressure has stabilized out. I'm like, okay, we're good. And I could actually feel my stress level coming down on top of it because it was a stressful time. And not thinking about it, I was stressing so much on my blood pressure, I forgot about my diabetes. And stress will affect your diabetes. Stress will affect your whole body, whether you are healthy or not. And now my blood sugar is up. Now I got to work on my blood sugar. Oh, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm like, really, y'all? Come on here. Okay, we're going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And I'm trusting, and I'm leaning on the Lord, and I'm trusting in my doctor. And I'm going to be fine. I know I am. I just got to now not let stress take over again, and my sugar levels will still be up. I'm trying to get them babies down. Oh, well, okay. Well, I hope and pray that you guys are staying safe. You're still following the guidelines. And when they loosen up those guidelines, which some states have, don't get crazy. Please do not get crazy. Still protect yourself. Just because you can now get out and go shopping or whatever your state is allowing to do, doesn't mean that the virus is gone. It's not gone, it's here. It's here to stay. It's going to be here. It may subside, like I said once, and it might come back up stronger, and it might not. But it's going to be just like the flu. It'll probably be here every year. And just like the flu, you have to prepare and take care of yourself. So try to start a new normal in your life by taking care of yourself, being cautious, being prepared. And for those who are on medication, take your medication. You are not God. You think you know your body. You really don't know your body. You don't know what's affecting it. You don't know what can help it. You have an idea and you try it and you may feel good for a while. But it's not going to go away unless it's treated properly. Okay. I think I said enough. So I'm going to get off of here. I don't even know why I said what I said. Like I told you, when I get on these things, I don't know what's going to come out my mouth. But yet, don't forget, I do have a podcast, and it's on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public. I think 7 platforms. I'm on 7 platforms. And I'm taking it kind of in a new direction, but not new. I'm starting to, well, if you want to know, you got to go listen. Okay? And I hope that it encourages you, inspires you. And right now, I hope and pray you have a blessed day, a wonderful week, and I see you next weekend, next something. I see you. Take care, guys.